I think you have more MMA interviews for sure, actually, than me. Absolutely more MMA interviews than me.
Think so?
Oh my
I
god,
don't know. Yeah, I mean, but dude, you've had big names on your channel though too. Kevin Lee. Hey, bro, I know she's on the porn side, but she's doing the MMA stuff now. Kendra Luss.
facts.
You know what I mean? But hey,
CB wrestling, Dick
she
Insider. No, I'm playing. Yo, what's the best? She's a beautiful person, though.
yeah, yeah.
Easy, speak easy, baby.
It's easy, baby.
That's easy, baby.
It's easy, baby.
It's easy, baby.
It's easy, baby.
What up, though? Welcome back to Speakeasy Podcast. It's your boy Easy. We are live from the Speakeasy Studios, aka my motherfucking basement. And I'm joined my man Gio from White Belt MMA, fucking Speakeasy correspondent. My fucking homie. How you been, man?
Been pretty good, bro. Been pretty good. I mean, we're talking off camera, dude. That Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder fight. Who would have thought that the trilogy fight, the third fight, was gonna be the best one out of all of them? I mean, for me, dude. I mean, I got a bunch of stuff that happened on my household when I was watching that fight. But easy, let's just start with you, bro. You know, where were you watching the fight? Were you with family? Were you with friends?
I was.
Give me the atmosphere, bro.
Oh man, it's hella boring. I'm a father. You know what I'm saying? So I was at the crib. But I was enjoying the fight. Bro, it was just crazy, bro. I didn't know how to digest that because like I love both guys so much.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Deontay and Tyson, like if Tyson Fury and everything he represents and like came out of. I mean, Deontay almost not similar, but like he came up with a reason behind him. You know what I'm saying? And like I just love both those guys so much, and the fact that it went the way it did, man. Like we'll get into it, but I was just at the crib, man. Where were you at? Because you sound like you got some hype to tell me.
Nah, yeah, dude. Well, let me set it up for everyone, right? So, again, I had all my boys over. We're in the living room, and then we were throwing some crazy bets out there. When I say we, I'm not saying me. I'm saying, but my boys. I don't have that type of money to be throwing out there. But all right, so let me set the scenario. One dude, right? We'll throw out names out there. One dude was named Andrew. Another dude was named Brian. Andrew was betting Tyson Fury. Brian was betting Deontay Wilder. Now let me tell you what you guys were betting. Well, they were betting. They were betting $1,000. $1,000 on who wins. What happened?
They were betting each other $1,000.
1,000, yeah. So if Fury won, Andrew won $1,000. If Brian won, he won the $1,000.
What is Brian thinking?
Bro, that's what we're telling him. But the thing is, I love him to death. He'll probably see this and then he'll give me ish about it. But Brian's one of those conspiracy theories type of dudes. He was one of those that, Fury won because of the glove thing last time and all that. And then, dude, we'll talk about the fight and then we're going to tell you about what happened after. But yeah, they were betting $1,000. And yeah, dude, that atmosphere was crazy. Because, I mean, first, was it third round? Fury knocks down Wilder. Wilder looks concussed. It was starting to look like the second fight again. And then after that, in the fourth round, all hell breaks loose. Yeah. Wilder hits him with the famous right hand. Fury goes down. Fury did the little stanky leg trying to stay up. Dude, when that happened, I kid you not, because I was going for Fury. And like for the longest time, I've been defending Fury because like, you know how it is. Someone that believes that conspiracy stuff about the gloves and this and this and that. Like you'll never convince the guy that Fury was just a better fighter on that night.
Yeah, people like that is like once you believe that, like if you truly believe that, like I just can't convince you because you're just illogical at that point. Like
yeah, no, and then it's one of those things too. So like I was talking to the man too, and he was like, "Bro, like the gloves do not bend like that, and this and this and that." Like the way he was flicking the jab. And then it just got into a big argument. Like in the middle of the third fight, we got into that argument again. It was like the third round, all the action was happening. And I'm over here, I'm like, Brian, there's different ways to throw jabs out there. It's not your typical boom. You got like my trainer, he calls it the Marquez, the little flick jab, right? The little flick jab, the thing that Fury likes doing, right? But I was telling him that and all that, and then he's like I said, he wasn't gonna be convinced. He was like, no, Fury cheated, and this and that. But let's go back to the third fight. I mean, I'm over here back going all over the place.
You're good, man.
But yeah, round 4, all hell breaks loose. Fury does the stanky leg, and then he does the stanky leg again when he gets hit. What was like in the little clinch situation?
Oh fuck! Like
yeah, And he was, I mean, I kid you not, he was taking his sweet time getting up on the second one. He was looking up. He was still there. He was still there.
One conspiracy thing I will say that I felt as
Mhm.
like somebody who's not a big conspiracy guy when it comes to shit.
Mhm.
That second count when Fury fell, slow as fuck.
It was a little slow.
Definitely,
It was a
especially
little
in
slow.
comparison to when Wilder fell down earlier. I was like, I'm like, how the fuck is this guy already at 8? And then yeah, that shit was
Yeah, it was a little slow. In the referee's defense, I believe. Like, then again, you know, people in the comments they can go into the rule book, but from what I know from the rule book too is obviously if you knock an opponent down in the boxing ring, they tell you to go to the neutral corner, right? They don't tell you to
yeah.
go to they tell you go to the corner and then they start the
Stop and
count.
told Wilder to go to the corner.
Yeah, and then after that, that's what happened, and then Wilder started moving to
And
I
he
guess
fucking
where his team
paused his
was.
wife in between too. Like, don't even
Yeah, no, but then Wilder started moving, and the referee stopped mid count, and he told him to go back, and then he restarted the count. Which again, like I said, slow count. It could have helped Fury, but Fury looked like he was all there. He didn't look like he was out. His legs were giving out a little bit, but you know, eyes wise, he looked like he was still there.
yeah.
But yeah, dude, I was scrapping bricks, dog. I didn't know if our boy Fury was gonna make it because
Did he have
round
to pay
5
that
was
same night?
scary. What happened?
Is your boy Mark or whatever? Did he have to pay that same night? Did he have to pay up $1,000 like that night or
Well, no. Well, my man was like the plan was right. Andrew's perspective, the guy that was going for Fury, he was like, hey, Brian, if you lose one, because Brian was the one that was going for Wilder, he was like, hey, if you lose, and you have to pay me the $1,000, we'll do a payment plan. You know what I mean? You pay me 300, you pay me 300 the next week, and we'll go from there. You know, times are tough out there. You know what I mean?
oh, what was
But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, he was one of those. He was one of those like, nah, bro.
does he
Wilder's
train?
in the right hand. What happened?
Does Brian train?
He had his day. He had his day. You know what I mean? He doesn't train anymore, but he had his day. He had his day. Yeah. You know what I mean, we can goon around about him a little bit. You know what I mean? But he had his day. I'm not gonna kick a man when he's down. You know what I mean?
He's down bad.
But yeah, dude. And then round 5 happens. And round 5, Fury didn't look like he was all there too. He was starting to get his legs back a little bit too in there, but. Dude, just the way Wilder was smelling blood. I was just so scared because I'm like, yo, he's about to land another right at any moment. And I don't know how Fury survived that 5th round because after that, I'm not gonna say it was smooth sailing for Fury, but he got back to that box and moving around,
Yeah.
flick him up, and then just roughing up in the clinch, put it lean all in his body, and try him out. Which again, masterful plan by his team, dog. Masterful plan by his team.
Yeah, like he's like, and I feel crazy saying this shit, but people like when I do say this, just want people to understand like my generation, our generation, like we unfortunately didn't really like grow up on Tyson. Tyson, when he was a thing, we were fucking picking our noses and humping
Yeah.
the bags and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we weren't,
Yeah.
like it was we couldn't consume fucking content and fighting the same way we do now.
Mhm.
So he's the best heavyweight of our like lifetime. I am I crazy for saying that? Like it's
No, no, I mean, because the thing with Tyson Fury, the thing that makes him so great, right? Because just like again, we're gonna go back to the UFC and boxing comparison, right? Why the UFC's thriving and then why boxing's kind of dying down. But the reason why people are coming and back in Tyson Fury is just because of the dude's story. He has
yeah.
it's someone that you can get behind. You know what I mean, dude, he went up all the way to almost what 350, 400, something like that. And then
9 pounds. I'm just kidding.
yeah, I mean, and then as to that, dude was like, in the ruts, deep depression, then comes back. And let's be honest, he beat Wilder 3 times. He should have won the first one. He almost died in the first one.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, but
facts.
beat Wilder 3 times. And look at him now. Look at him now. You know what I mean? Because let's be honest. If Joshua and Fury ever get into the ring together, dude, that's a wrap. It's a
Yeah.
wrap. Like,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, I love Joshua too,
Yeah.
but we've
No,
seen
yeah.
that Joshua can be had. And like Usyk, again, great fighter, but dude was a cruiserweight, and he's
Mhm.
chinning you up. What do you think a man that weighs almost 300 pounds going to do to you?
Yeah.
You know, man. And
Yeah.
then, yeah. Yep.
No, what were you gonna say?
No, yeah, I was just about to say, I was like, and then Usyk, I mean, again, great boxer, but he's a cruiserweight. And I feel like he's just gonna Fury's just gonna play the same game he was playing with Wilder. He's just get a big man and go be in the clinch, tire him out, and all that. And I'm not gonna say it's probably gonna be a lot harder than the Wilder fight due to Usyk moving around so much and being so good with his footwork. But
Yeah.
and then again, bro, it's still 300 pounds. You're eventually gonna get tired over 12 rounds.
Dude, fucking Fury's so good that I want to watch him fight Usyk now, and I could give a fuck less about when he fought Joshua. All due respect to boxing, I know you like it more than I do. I'm more of a casual when it comes to that, but like, dude, Fury's just so great. The thing that makes Fury great to me too is like the game plan change going into the second fight against Wilder, then executing it to fucking little perfection as a TKO. We're to the point motherfuckers thinking he cheated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
dude, like
he was that fucking damn good. I do have one hot take though with the fight. I'll ask you first, actually. Who impressed you most in that fight?
I know we were just slurping Fury for the last 20 minutes, but kid you not, Wilder impressed me. In a weird way. I know he was getting his ass kicked.
Yeah.
But the heart that man showed, man. The heart that man, the bombs he was getting hit with, and he stood up. It's insane.
Boxing too. Like usually he's just fucking like wow. Like if it goes past like 3 or 4 rounds, I feel like he just starts fucking throwing haymakers. Like that's like what he's doing at that point. Like, this dude was like trying to box in there. That was like a new like I still think we saw 3 fights, and like you said, it's pretty like fairly like you could say that Fury won all of them. But I don't think Deontay's done like leveling up or evolving. You know what I'm saying? Like he just now learned the lesson from Fury, like, hey, I gotta fucking like box. You know what I'm saying? Like be here throwing haymakers against everybody. Then again, he was doing it, but like Fury's just a fucking another level. Like if he ever gets another crack at it, man, I think it's gonna be he's gonna take a couple other fights, man. He might have to see let Wilder fight Joshua.
Yep.
Fury fight Usyk.
I'm down. I mean, that sounds like, the best case scenario right now, but you know how boxing is. Rematch clauses are a thing. And Joshua
Dude,
put his rematch clause in, so he's gonna be facing Usyk in the spring. So it might be a bit until we see Fury fight someone. And it sucks to say that. But to your previous point about Wilder and the fact that he was boxing and everything, dude, he was. But I'll be honest. The thing about him that I feel like that kind of screwed him is the fact that he landed that right hand. Because after he landed that right hand, he kind of reverted back to his old habits. You know what I mean? And then that's how
weight played an effect.
Oh yeah, 100%, dude. Because we saw Fury's he's a natural big man. Natural.
Yeah.
He can carry that 277 pound frame that he had. He can move around, and man, you train, man. You know how it is.
Yeah.
It's like it's not just swinging over there. It's like feints, footwork, everything. All that's tiring as hell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And for Wilder, that normally at his best probably fought at like what 217, 218, 220-ish around there.
Yeah.
And then you add what?
20 pounds?
Yeah, like almost 20 pounds. Like it's gonna be tough. I mean, there's a reason why we don't see, a bunch of boxers be all jacked up. Like,
Yeah.
it's just not gonna last. Look at Joshua in the first Ruiz fight. Dude looked like a bodybuilder. And then after that, he leaned out because he understood that you can't be fighting like that for 12 rounds. I mean, you can't be looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You have that much fucking muscle.
Yeah.
And he's to fucking use that muscle.
Yeah. Yeah. So it definitely, and it sucks, right? Because it's like now we're kind of playing Monday quarterback. It's like, hey, man, it was the worst decision that he could have made, or like, it was a bad decision, all that. But like, what if Fury didn't get up in round 4? We would have all been praising the weight gain, you know what I mean? But
he did, I'm not beating up Wilder because, like I said, I think I was most impressed with him in the fight.
Yeah.
Like, I never expected him to change his style because it was just so fucking. He used to be so wild, bro. And it always worked. Even going back to the first fight, Fury won it, but like he still had that moment where it was like, Fury fucking became legend that night because he woke up from the fucking dead. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But I was impressed from the change of style, man.
What, like, to add on to that though, you know what's crazy though? And I think we kind of forgot to mention is round 10, Wilder stunned Fury at the end of the last 15 seconds.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. In the middle of the ring, you talking about?
Yeah. They were like in the corner a little bit. Like Fury was trying to get back into the clinch, but he would, you know how it is.
Trying to get out of him. Yeah.
Yeah, you know how it is. Yeah, Fury was trying to get back in the clinch, and then he hits him on the right hand. And then like you just saw like Fury's face just kind of become dazed. And then it's that he was getting hit with shots. And bro, it was 10 seconds, but that felt like the longest 10 seconds on earth. I'm over here. I'm like, yo, did we add a couple more seconds to this shit, bro? Because like,
he really did. I was like at that point too. Like I can't really say I was rooting for either or because I love
Mhm,
both of them to death. I had a
mhm,
dollar on fucking Fury. That's how I bet. It's only
mhm,
dollars, but like I wanted Wilder to win that moment because I was like,
mhm.
that's fucking crazy. Because he was like, he looked done. You know what I'm saying? And then
And he had a broken hand too.
he broke his hand. I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah. So his trainer came out and said that I mean, I don't know how badly he broke his hand, but he did. I think it was either broke a knuckle, break, something.
In the
His hand
fight.
was hurt in the fight. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I,
Okay.
I don't know what round, but I remember the commentators talking about it. It's like he landed the right hand and he kind of like he was holding his wrist right after throwing it. And like at first, you know how it is. It's like, in the heat of the battle, man he probably felt it, but then I thought he was just pushing through because of the adrenaline. But yeah,
Yeah.
his trainer came out, he did like a 40-minute interview, and he was like, yeah, like Wilder like screwed up his hand. But the thing about this time, well, his trainer at least, he gave Fury credit. No excuses. He was like,
Yeah.
hey, Fury was the better man. Fury was the
Now
better
did
man.
Deontay do it? Because I remember there was some shit about like poor sportsmanship. I didn't read the entire article, and I didn't see. I saw Fury go to his corner. I don't know what was
Mhm.
said. Like, can you elaborate on that? Because you know me, I'm fucking on the go all the time.
No, yeah. So apparently, yeah, like you said, Fury, like after the fight, he went over to Wilder to kind of be like, "Hey, good fight, and this and that. Like you pushed me in there and all that." And then Wilder, he was just there, like, "Yeah, no, I'm not about all that sportsmanship like stuff. Like right now, like no, like I'm not gonna shake your hand. I
Mhm.
like I'm like summarizing here, and it's obviously like probably not the words
No,
that
you're good.
Wilder
You're
used
good.
there, but he pretty much to the point that he was like, "No, I'm not shaking your hand." And it's like, wow, they're like, dude, people give you all this praise, and then I'm not gonna say you find them like a way to fuck it up, but I
Yeah.
mean that's basically what you did. Because now, like all those new fans you could have made, just turned them away just like that. You know what I mean? It sucks too, because it's like Wilder. Like if you watch his interviews, he's a funny guy, charismatic dude, but
Yeah.
you know how it is when like you got two big fighters with two huge fan bases. Cough, cough, Habib Connor, straight up rivalry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, like, did Wilder say anything post fight? Like, hey, respect to him, or he was a better man type shit?
Nah, he's
Nothing.
kind of just been quiet. He's been quiet.
Damn.
So it's like
Probably don't want
until we get that, we don't know. But Fury, he went on a whole interview here, interview there. He
oh
pretty
yeah.
much
He went to a fucking rave right after
yeah with Steve Aoki. What a guy!
yeah.
What a living the Vegas lifestyle and everything.
I actually got to hit the stage with Steve Aoki one time. I was like 19.
Nah, wait, bro.
Yeah,
You have to tell the story, bro.
I didn't know who the guy was. It was after, so I was pissed off because we went to this Kendrick Lamar concert out here. I think it was Oakland University, maybe.
Mm,
I was like, because Kendrick's my fucking guy. And I was like,
uh,
how is Kendrick opening for this fucking guy I never even heard of? Like Steve Aoki, whoever the fuck this guy is.
yeah.
But, Kendrick does his thing. He gets off stage, and then like here comes your boy Steve, like just lit as fuck, and like they're pulling girls onto the stage and stuff like that. So like, the boy Easy's venturous. If you couldn't tell from all the
My man's doing the Gucci man. You know what I mean? Has his hands going. He's like, shit, all right.
yeah, if you couldn't tell from all the backstage footage on the Jake Paul fight, so I hopped on the stage too. And then he said to me, whatever, he's like, the only way you're gonna stay on here is if you get more girls up here. So I was like, all right. So I just fucking you start grabbing more girls like off the stage, and then
Mm.
they fucking brought out a raft and he threw it in the crowd. And he's like, help me throw these girls. And we're just fucking tossing girls in this raft, and he brought a cake and he fucking threw it, and then I got kicked off the stage.
God. Yo, can we talk about this? This man has an arm, bro. He be flinging that cake, bro.
I'm like new to the game, dog. I like, cause I had that experience that night, but after that, that's just not my scene.
I got you. I got you.
I don't know.
Yo, man, but it was a nice little story. I mean,
Yeah.
bro, if you have pictures, you have to post this, bro. Yeah, you
I
have to
will.
post at least a
I'll
little
find some
bit.
pictures.
All right.
That's my mission, actually. Because this one's not going live, so like, my mission actually is to throw a little picture up, maybe.
Yeah, just put it right there, right there. A little easy with Steve Aoki with some biddies in the back, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Actually, I gotta watch out with some of the words I'm saying. I don't want to get John Gruden out here, bro. I don't want to get John Gruden out here, bro.
Yo, yeah, that was so one of the guys at our network, because I work with a couple of athletes, and like they know some of the Raiders.
Mm.
The Raiders don't give a fuck, bro. They really didn't. And the funny part is, like, well, I can't speak for them because I haven't spoke to them directly. You know what I'm saying, but like, they had that gay guy on the team, Carl.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I'm kind of interested to hear what he says, but for the most part, it seemed like it was locker room talk. But like, you can't be putting that shit in email, man.
No,
You really can't.
no.
And maybe that's the way I talk too, because I'd be talking wild too. And it's like,
Well, I mean, I feel like it's one of those things. It's like, yo, like as much as people want to admit that they're like people want to admit that they're perfect and think that they can't do no wrong. Let's be honest. Like we all have our moments that we talk out of hand, whether we mean it or not. I mean, I know most people don't mean it. It's just kind of one of those throwaway words or just whatever. But
Yeah,
yeah, man, you just can't be in a professional setting. You just can't be writing like that stuff like that in an
definitely not
email, dude.
yeah.
Man.
No, you're 100%. And like it made me honestly like question a lot of shit too, because I was like, yo, I do be wilding out here sometimes. And obviously I'm not like I don't mean it maliciously at all, but like you just never know how it's like
Interpreted. Yeah, because it's like people clip it up and then, I mean, they try to, switch it to the way that it makes you sound like you said something else. And
yeah,
it sucks, but it's just the world we're living in now. You know what I mean?
yeah.
We have to kind of walk down that shaky line and hope we don't screw up, you know what I mean? Or hope that someone doesn't clip up the wrong thing. But yeah, man, sucks what happened, but you just can't be doing that in emails, man. You just can't be doing that in emails. Emails out of all settings.
Oh my God, yeah. In the words of Max Holloway, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
It
Like,
is what it is, mate. It is what it is. It's like a little Connor and like British mate thing with the mate after, but still.
yeah, yeah, you gotta yo, I found a picture from the Steve Aoki thing. I was
Oh
looking
no. Okay. Y'all need to see this, please.
this I'm looking for one with me in it though. I'll put this one up though in the meantime.
Alright.
Yo,
Alright.
so while I'm doing this though, I've been seeing fights drop like crazy. I can't keep up. I see the two-piece and a soda, the three-piece and a soda saga may continue. Like,
Mhm.
is that a thing?
Yeah. So now for Brett Komodo, all the Arrow Hawani, the big dogs came out and they confirmed it, dude. December 11th, UFC 269 in Vegas. Three-piece in the soda. Three-piece in the soda. Jorge Masvidal versus Leon Edwards.
UFC 269. What's the main event on that one?
Dustin Poirier versus Charles Oliveira. That's a banger, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, and then right after that, you got Amanda Nunes and Juliana Pena. And dude, let me look up the card right now because it's stacked. It's stacked. It was supposed to have Moreno and Figueroa, but since it got Masvidal and Edwards, it got moved to the next pay-per-view, which is also going to be stacked as hell too.
You scared me for a minute there because like, wait, what happened to Moreno and Figueroa?
Yeah, apparently, well, this is what Okamoto says. He says, well, he said before, he was like, if they manage to get Masvidal and Edwards onto the December card, they're probably going to move it. They're probably going to move the Moreno and Figueroa card to 270. If anything, I think it's probably just a money situation and just like they couldn't pay all those people on that card. You know what I mean? Maybe that. But this is just me assuming. But let me look at all the fights at 269. UFC 269. Let me see.
Go do it because I cut this part out.
Okay, so this is what we got. So, like we said, the main event, Charles Oliveira versus Dustin Poirier for the lightweight title. Banger. Amanda Nunes versus Juliana Pena. Bantamweight title. Honestly, I'm interested. Juliana Pena's been talking that ish. Yo, man, she's got me invested in the fight. I don't know. If you haven't seen those Errol Hawani interviews, I would suggest you to go watch them because she be talking some mean-ish.
Well,
Right
I mean,
after the
come on now. She gonna clean
Hey,
that
but
up.
she's making it interesting, bro. It's gonna make it interesting to watch those countdown shows. You know what I mean? With Juliana Pena just talking that ish in the background, with seeing her hit the miss, and then we see Amanda Nunes come because it's been a minute since we've seen Amanda, right?
Yeah, it's been at least I think quarantine head kick KO, right? Or maybe
I
not
think the
head.
last time we saw her was when she pieced up Felicia Spencer, but like I don't know when that was.
You're probably right.
But yeah. So yeah, then after that we get three-piece in the soda, Jorge Masvidal versus Leon Edwards. And then right after that, we got Dominic Cruz versus Pedro Munoz. Banger. Banger, if you ask me.
Banger.
After that, Randy Costa versus Tony Kelly. Good fight. Good fight. Cody Garbrandt versus Kai Kara France. Hey, and that's going to be a flyweight too, so Garbrandt's going to be moving down for that one. And, oh yeah, Sean O'Malley's on that card too.
Who's
And
he
then we
fighting?
also, Rulian. I'm probably butchering his name, so my bad. Rulian Pavia. Seen him fight here and there. I'm not. We'll see what happens, but I think Sean's gonna probably win that fight. And then Macy Barber, she's coming back too.
I'm so mad Sean's fighting another random guy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what Sean O'Malley wants to do. I mean, is he gonna fight someone that's ranked right after this if he beats him? Because he's been saying that apparently he was offered that Frankie fight for New York, and he would have said yes to it if it was any other date. And just because I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if I believe him. I want to, but I don't know, man. But regardless, he's fighting, and we're all gonna be watching. We're all entertained whenever the Sugar Show comes on. So
big facts. What other fights have been popping up? Because I feel like there's a couple of them in a row, and I just missed them all.
So that's 269. Well, next week is it's gonna be a fight night card, but it's Paulo Costa versus Marvin Vettori. That's gonna be a great fight. Yeah. See that,
same guys from different countries.
What? Yeah. It's basically I'm hoping for another Yoel Romero versus Paulo Costa type of fight. You know what I mean? When it's just absolute chaos in the octagon. But yeah, we'll see that one. And then on that same card, I don't know if you guys have seen him already. Seen the interview already, but Dwight Grant to be on that card. He's gonna be fighting Francisco Trinaldo, and I did an interview with him for 40 minutes.
So if you can find that interview,
man, you can find that on the White Ball Mame podcast channel. And then if you want to get some clips, you can watch it right here on the Speakeasy Sports channel, bro. You know what I mean? Oh, man. Okay. Oh, man. So if you're into that, by all means, give your boy a like. Give him a couple minutes of your time, and should be a good one. Because we talk about his training camp, we talk about the fight for about 10 minutes, and then the rest of the 30 minutes. If you're into Marvel, you're into wanting to know about what's gonna happen in the Spider-Man No Way Home movie that's coming in December, by all means, check it out because we nerded out for like 40 minutes. So yeah, you get 10 minutes of actual fight news and fight talk, and then after that, it's just straight nerd talk. But that's what makes Dwight awesome, because anytime he comes on, we just get lost and talk about Marvel everything.
As I say, I think I'm more interested in the nerd talk.
All right. There you go. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate it on the view, bro. But yeah. So that's October 23rd. And then, bro, how can we forget November 6th, UFC 268, Usman versus Covington too. The press conference is gonna be lit for that one.
I'm trying to go so bad, man.
Yeah,
I gotta try harder though, because I feel like it's definitely doable.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, bro, it'll be a nice. It's 4 hours away from me. Maybe we can link up, maybe do some. Who knows?
I mean, I'm gonna try, bro. I really am. I'm trying to find.
Right, you still trying to find the picture?
No, I am. I have one, but it's not me.
Man, you can find the picture later, bro. You know what I mean? Oh, what the hell is that?
I told you he fucking brought out a raft, and he's like, "Yo, just help me put girls in this raft."
And wait, and you're telling me you're on the raft too?
No. He's like telling me to help him put the girls in the raft. Like,
okay.
On stage, he's like, the only way you're gonna stay up here is if you help me put girls in this raft.
Damn.
Sounds like
like a good time, but it also seems like a type of environment that people are probably getting punched in the background.
Someone did get punched. I swear you. We keep this in or not, I don't care. But like some fucking guy.
We're keeping that in. We're keeping all that talk in, bro.
He got knocked out, and the security guard's carrying him out. He wakes up while he's like being carried, and he's fucking just starts fist pumping, bro.
Yeah. Honestly, bro, the stuff like that is why sometimes I keep going to concerts, because you see the funniest stuff in there, bro.
Wild, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like for me, like what was it? Same thing. You know what I mean? I for music, I like hip hop, I like rap.
Yeah.
But one of my boys, he convinced me. He's like, "Yo, let's go to a rock concert." And bro, that was vicious, bro. I went in there and I was like, "Yo, I gotta keep my head on the swivel, bro. I gotta make sure I be slipping these punches, bro." And
punches for real?
Well, I wasn't slipping punches, okay. But bro, there was a mosh pit that was not that far from me, and bro, I saw a dude get two-piece, bro, two-piece right in the mouth. And yeah, let's just say my man didn't get up for the 10 count.
Man, that's no bueno.
Nah, bro. Nah, fighting on the streets, bro. That ain't me, bro. But if I have to, bro, I'm gonna have to. Oh, I mean, I'm gonna have to slip these punches, bro.
That's
Slip and run away, bro.
dangerous as fuck.
Nah, bro. Yeah, I know it is what it is, but yeah. Oh, before I forget, the story I was talking about, like my boys betting $1,000 for the Fury and Wilder.
Oh no.
Yeah, Brian's not paying him. He's not paying him. You know why? Because my man's going down another conspiracy video saying that Fury cheated again.
Oh,
But it kind of goes back to what you said earlier about the count. He was like, bro, they gave Fury a 15-second count, this and this and that. And I'm like, it was a slow count,
it was a slow count.
but you still took the L. Your boys
Still shook the hands and told that man you pay him $1,000. Yeah, so what's gonna go happen? What's gonna happen with that? You think?
bro, it's they're still arguing about it. They try to get me in there, and I told them, I'm like, bro, you like you said, you shook the hand. The night of the fight, you said you're going to pay the man, but
That's it. That's end of story.
that's it, bro. End of story. I mean, let's at the end of the day, bro. Like round 11, Wilder he ended up getting knocked out. You know what I mean? He lost.
I bet my boy on the McGregor fight, McGregor and Mayweather,
Mm-hmm.
and I felt so bad like doing it when he's paying me, but I was like, shit, if I lost, he would. I don't know if he'd be feeling bad for me, so I'm just like, fuck it, like. Yeah, Brian, if you come across this video, what's the other guy's name?
Those are Andrew.
Hey, Andrew, the money, bro.
Bro, you have to, bro.
That payment plan. Take the L. You don't go betting 1,000 and then don't pay up on 1,000. That's some whole shit, dog. I can't lie to you.
Yeah. I mean, if anything, he should probably take this as a learning. What am I trying to say?
A learning experience.
A learning experience. A learning moment. Wait. Show that is that you?
No, that's Kendrick.
Oh, all right. Never mind.
What? This is before the party part.
Oh, all right. I see you, Easy. My man cheesing a little too hard there, bro. He's smiling a little too hard over there, bro.
A little too hard. I can't lie. It's from the same night. I don't know those girls.
Damn. Something happened after, bro? No.
No, I can't.
No, but yeah. Nah, but in terms of Brian, we'll see what happens. You know what I mean?
That's some whole ass shit, Brian. Like, I hope I don't get you in trouble, Gio. But like, fuck, Brian.
Nah, bro. Maybe this is what he needs. Being put out in front of, I don't know how many people watching this, but
listen, all
Brian,
you 4 people watching this shit, make sure you comment and tell Brian to pay up and fucking money, dog.
Yeah, bro. Like you said, you just take this as a learning moment. Don't be going betting $1,000, bro. Because $1,000, bro. That's people's rent money right there, dog.
Yes, bro.
People rent money out there.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked.
But it is what it is.
Big name MMA fights that popped up. I'm going to your page to find out.
All right, I got you. Because I'll be on my grind, bro. I'll be trying to find what fights are getting announced.
So I saw Luke Rockhold pull out of his fight,
Mm-hmm.
his back, but then I saw I can't think of his name right now. Gilbert Burns try to step in by Sean Strickland. Is that a thing?
From what I know of, it's just talk. You know what I mean? Gilbert Burns saying he wants to move up to middleweight to fight Sean, and then there was a couple other people. Bilal Muhammad came out and said he wants to fight Sean Strickland. So he's another welterweight that wants to move up to middleweight. There was someone else, I can't remember, who else offered to step in there, but from what it looks like, it sounds like not too many people like Sean Strickland, so they just want to get in there just to throw hands on Sean. So
I love Sean Strickland. I know he's crazy, but like I love him.
I mean, dude's a little wacky, but hey, man, he's a fighter. He's a fighter. He throws hands too. Entertaining fighter too.
Damn, bro, him and fucking Rockhold would have been a banger.
Yeah. And honestly, I think Rockhold would have won that fight.
I was gonna say, what do you think with grappling, or do you think with striking?
Grappling.
Yeah,
grappling. Because I think that's another thing people don't take into account, that Luke Rockhold's grappling is world class. You know what I mean? Like, Like if you watch, and
it's one of the best fucking gyms for it.
Yeah, I mean, dude, look when he mounted Chris Weidman. I know Chris Weidman's been on a bit of a skid, but at the time, Chris Weidman was the champ.
Well, he's a fucking world class wrestler, Chris Weidman.
But dude was on mount. Dude was just, if anything, that fight should have ended whenever he got on mount, and then he started wailing him for the first 20 seconds. But Herb D wanted to see Chris Weidman take some mean blows in there. But
Facts.
yeah, no, Rocco's grappling out of this world, world class, and people forget that. People forget that just because he's been on his skid and been getting chinned by Blachowicz, who ended up being the light heavyweight champ of the
And that
world.
used to be his fighting style too, wasn't it? He'd grapple the guys, like just fucking like the ground and pound, the head kicks and shit. Like that was his thing.
Yeah, the hit kicks and everything like that. That was his thing. Yeah, he got Michael Bisping in a mountain guillotine, and people forget that. So it's one of those things. He would have won that fight, but don't get me wrong though. Like if Sean caught him in the exchange, because that's one thing that I've noticed about Luke. And like, who am I to talk? You know what I mean? But
Nah,
like, still though, it's like Luke. His striking's there. Dude's fast, but like his head movement's not there. His head movement's not there. He's just a little chinny.
Bit chinny.
A little bit chinny, mate.
A little bit chinny. I see Calvin Kattar's fighting in January.
Yeah.
January 15th.
Part of the New England cartel, dude. I'm excited about that. I mean, and you know what's crazy, dude? It's whenever that fight happens, it's gonna be a year to when he fought Max Holloway. Which good on him, bro. Dude took the time needed to recover from the beating like that, because I didn't know if Calvin was gonna come back after that, because man, he took a bunch of hits in that fight.
That's a tough guy, man. Jeff Neal versus Santiago Ponzinibbio.
That's also gonna be a banger.
That's a banger. Let me see what day that is actually.
Actually, I think that might be 269.
Yeah, December 11th.
Man, that fight's gonna be. I think your boy might have to go to Vegas again to watch that fight, bro.
Yeah, dog. That's 269 lit. Yeah, because you got fucking Jorge Masvidal, who's a headliner himself. Can I ask you this real quick? Who do you got in that fight? Like early prediction or a little breakdown on that one?
Man, it sucks, bro, because I like them both. I like Leon and I like Masvidal. But if I had to think about this, I think Leon wins that fight.
Yeah, I think Leon is the better fighter.
Yeah.
Like more like all around skilled.
Mm-hmm.
But like that shit with fucking Nate, man, was such a turnoff to me, man. Like he had Nate, like Nate was fucking hurt. Something was wrong with his leg in that fight. And he just like almost like refused to finish him. And then he almost got finished himself.
Yeah.
And as much as like, people love him already, he's not known as being a knockout artist. Like that's not really his thing. Like Jorge knock you out,
Yeah, like he says, he'll baptize you, bro. He'll baptize you. And it's
No, go ahead.
No, yeah, you go.
No, I was just saying, I feel like before that Nate Diaz fight, I went Leon all day, but post Nate Diaz, I might have to.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe I think hopefully Leon took that as a learning moment. You know what I mean? You can't be coasting in 5-round fights, and then this fight's gonna be 3 rounds, which it changes things. I wish it was 5 rounds, but from what it sounds like, it's only gonna be 3 rounds. But the fact that it's 3 rounds, and like you said, the fact that we both think that Leon's the better fighter, I feel like Leon's gonna implement a game that is kind of stall Masvidal's game and try to what I mean. So we'll see. I mean, we all know Leon's not gonna play that wrestling game the way Usman wanted to, but we'll see. Yo, your mic turned off, bro.
Bad. My bad. It was muted. I said it's a good point though, because like Jorge did pair back to back like wrestling camps for Usman. It's like maybe upgraded his. I don't know, man. I'm excited for that fight.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. But like I said, it's like I'm picking Leon. But if Masvidal wins, I mean, I'll be happy about that, because I'll probably jump back on the Masvidal hype train. The Scarface, the whole look and everything. Oh, speaking of Masvidal, if you guys are into wrestling, he's gonna be at a AEW show on Saturday. So by all means, if you're into wrestling, watch Jorge Masvidal probably throw a flying knee to Chris Jericho again, which was cool.
I did see that shit.
Yeah, bro, that was clean. That was super clean.
That was fucking genius. Like he's a smart guy.
Yeah, and then I mean, I don't know do you keep up with wrestling at all? Or no.
I could give less of a fuck, to be honest with you.
Well, this is what I'm saying. So this new company, AEW, right? So they're like the alternative. Okay, yeah. So they're doing this like ATT versus like AEW angle, which is pretty cool. So they got Dan Lambert, the owner of ATT, American Top Team. Then you got Jorge Masvidal, Junior Dos Santos, Paige Van Zandt, out of all people, Austin Vanderford, or as people know him as Austin Van Zandt. Yeah, or Mr. Van Zandt. And then who else did they have in there? They had someone else in there too. Someone else big. I'm trying to remember. Regardless, they're trying to play this ATT.
There's that one Bellator guy.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Oh,
Is his name Austin too? Or no?
I don't know. But
Yeah.
there's someone that we're missing out. But regardless, they're playing this like really cool angle. It's like MMA versus wrestling thing. And hey, bro, honestly, if you're into wrestling or you're thinking about getting into it, watch them on Saturday, bro. Because that'll be you just seeing her.
Free one.
Yeah, it's gonna be free. I think it's gonna be on TNT.
So then I'm definitely watching it.
Yeah.
Only
So
thing is if the MMA guys lose, I will fucking never give that shit another chance. Fuck that.
I mean, let's be honest, bro. That's probably what they end up doing, bro. That's probably what they're gonna end up because right now they're putting the MMA guys as the bad guys. Jorge Masvidal has got the heel look going, bro.
You know who's probably jealous as fuck of that right now is Colby.
Oh yeah, 100%. Because he would have loved that.
Yeah,
he would have loved that.
He would have been fucking perfect. As much as like I disliked Colby in the past, he would have been perfect for that.
Yeah,
so fucking perfect. And I just gotta watch one of his arch nemesis and fucking Jorge. Which, by the way, Jorge all the shots that Kobe's throwing with him. Literally, fucking did a video interview with his ex-wife or wife, whatever it was. That was really weird and way out of the hand.
Yeah.
Jorge responded to that well by not responding. I think that was like the right move.
Nah, big time. But bro, that speaking about that relationship with Kobe and Jorge, honestly, bro, that's sad, bro. They were boys, they were tight, and then now they're just straight enemies, talking this about each other. And I'm like, man, it sucks to see that. It sucks to see that because I mean, I don't know if you've seen the videos of them like wrestling, like at their house and stuff and everything like that. Like, bro, they were dead ass brothers, but man,
so weird. And I didn't even know that was a thing, their relationship, because like Jorge was always sweet, but he was never a big name until 3 Piece and Soda, really, or the Till fight. It's crazy, the guy's fucking career, how fucking it just went.
Yeah, I mean, because like you said, like for the longest time, I mean, like you said, he was. If I were to compare him to a fighter before he really blew up, probably Mike Perry, entertaining fighter, you'll watch, but like you're like, you know, I mean, I'm not putting that much stock into him, but after he knocked out Darren Till, like you said, his stock just went from like here to boom.
Yeah.
So it's, yeah, I mean, I'm happy because we got a bunch of moments out of that. We got the BMF belt that, I mean, honestly, bro, I think it should.
BMF belt.
It should be defended, bro. I get it. It was a one-time thing, but come on.
Fly knee, BMF belt, fucking. I mean, I guess the Usman, the second Usman fight for sure.
Yeah, that was tough.
Soda. Yeah, he's fucking.
I'm still mad about that second Usman fight, bro. The fact that like I didn't see the knockout in real time. My stuff lagged out, bro.
Whoa.
Yeah, so it started. Was like what round was it? It was round 2, right? Yeah, round 2.
Yeah,
it was round 2. You know what I mean? The round starts. They're moving around, and then out of nowhere, ESPN, boom, my app just freezes. After what I mean, it lags out, and then after I'm logging back in, and by that time, Usman's already celebrating on the top of the cage. So I'm like,
you could have got your money back.
I don't know, bro. I don't think so, bro. Disney's savage, bro. They kept my money.
Oh man, I would have got your money back. I probably wouldn't have because it's a fucking pain in the ass to do, but I'd be getting money back when my shit fucks up. I'll be fucking because you know how that you can't like screen record. Well, okay, so okay, like they see like whenever like the screen time of the video is on, or like if you're trying to mirror it and stuff like that, and like they'll see it like that, like you're watching it and it took a break and it came back on. It doesn't happen when it happened to me, and that's literally what happened. I'm like, oh yeah, we seen that you fucking were watching it, and then there's this break in between when you were watching it again. I was like, yeah, you're fucking stupid, fucking terrible app. I fucking ESPN Plus.
Yeah, it's a love-hate relationship because it's like, sometimes it's like you get all these fights.
The content is nice, but if it fucking worked, is like would be great.
Man, I would have loved to see that Usman and Masvidal knockout, but I guess things were meant to be. But if it happens again, I'm hitting you up, bro. I'm hitting you up. I want that money. I want those 60 bills now. Because I mean, actually, not even 60 bills. It's now 70 now, right? $69.99.
It's free today though. Is UFC 266.
I need to rewatch that again. I'm gonna go watch that Volkanovski and Ortega fight again. I've been wanting to watch that.
Anybody's watching this like post production, just know that we're recording this right now at 2:22 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Oh yeah,
fucking committed to you. So press that fucking like button, buy some merch, watch
Mhm.
Gio's fucking clips.
Por favor. Por favor, bro. I'm even getting bilingual here, bro. I'm speaking the Spanish to Espanol. Subscribe,
Fucking
like,
how to take, yeah, thanks.
Easy said in his previous videos. Get lost on the channel. Watch previous interviews that Easy's done. Watch previous interviews that I've done. I
Yes.
mean, support us, dog. Because like Easy says, we're recording this almost 3 in the morning. We're putting in that work for you guys.
Tres el momono. How do you say morning?
De la mañana. 3 de la mañana. But you're way off on that one, but I'll give you a pass on that.
Damn. I said
So-
tres momono.
I don't think that was even a language, my man.
Oh man. To be fair, the way you said that was even harder than how I fucked up saying it.
Nah, bro, it's de la mañana.
De la mañana.
I know, now you're just sounding like a little kid trying to learn how to talk, bro.
You want to wrap this one up?
Yeah, bro. I mean, if you want to keep going, I'm down. But man, I see my man's getting a little tired over there, bro. He's like, I don't
Well, you know
know.
what happened? What happened for real was I reminded myself that 266 is available on ESPN Plus. I was like, well, can I told you I don't know if I put this part in. I'll put it in. I fell asleep during the main event.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about it, bro.
Yeah, so I had to like watch like the bootleg YouTube bullshit, which gratefully I was grateful for. I still didn't know who won because I was like looking shit up and everyone's like, just great fight, great fight. Not who won yet, so I still got this, I guess the excitement of who won, but the Volkanovski shit, I gotta see that. That's insane.
Yeah, dude was just straight dog, bro. Straight dog to get out of those submissions.
Fucking dog as fuck, man.
Yeah, I know. So you're in for a treat, bro. You're in for a treat. It's a great fight. But hey, that's why we love combat sports, bro. Because it has to keep coming back for more great fighters to fight.
Yeah.
Whether it's boxing or MMA, in most cases it's MMA nowadays, but boxing is making a comeback.
Yeah,
Give them props, bro. It's about time. We're starting to get the best versus the best start fighting each other. Because hey,
100%.
at the end of the day, that's all we want. That's what makes combat sports beautiful. Because things like this, you know what I mean? Things like this, we talk about it. We're still talking about it, and the fight happened days ago. And that's what we want, bro. That's what we want at the end of the day.
Facts. I mean, we're talking about one that happened 2 weeks ago, 266.
Yeah, 2-3 weeks ago. Classics, bro. Classics. Fights that we're gonna be talking about when we're like, like 40, 50. Be like, hey, remember back in my day, these were the fights that I was watching. You know what I mean? It's nothing compared to the fights that we're watching now. Probably one of those peeps, but it is what it is.
From King of the Hill. Hey, Bobby. Remember them bots we watched?
Y'all get what I mean, though. Y'all get what I mean.
Shit, man. Like we said earlier, hit that like button. We'll bring you some clips. I'm gonna clip this one up too. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put on the fight. I'm gonna clip. I'm gonna find Dwight Grant's. You gotta give me the nerdy stuff because that's what I'm clipping. Is that
I
cool?
got you. Yeah, by all means, bro. By all means, because we got all up in there. Spider-Man No Way Home, Shang-Chi, what else? Low-Key, Cap and the Winter Soldier,
How
WandaVision.
All right, fuck. I'm gonna wrap this thing up, and then I'm gonna get these because you know me, dog. I love me some Marvel, so I want to dive into that. I'm jealous that you got to do that.
Yeah, I know, bro. Dude's a great dude. And then he said at the end of the interview, we're gonna do a bunch of those interviews every couple months, every time Marvel comes out with new shows and movies. We're gonna talk about them.
That's
So
fine.
yeah, no, definitely though. If you guys have time, by all means, go watch it, support Easy's channel, get lost in it, and yeah, man.
If you haven't already, Leo's channel, Leo. Jesus Christ, I need to sleep.
Yes, that is what it is, bro. Geo.
So disappointed myself for that one. Leo's channel will be in the description, linked below. The link to his channel will be in the description below. I think they both work, right? Whatever. It'll be there. Click on it. He has tons of MMA content. He has content with fucking dude. I think you have more MMA interviews for sure, actually, than me. Absolutely more MMA interviews than me.
Think so?
Oh my
I
god.
don't know. Yeah, I mean, but dude, you've had big names on your channel though too. Kevin Lee. I mean, I kid you not. Hey, bro. I know she's on the porn side, but she's doing the MMA stuff now. Kendra Luss.
Facts.
You know what I mean? But hey,
She be wrestling. Chicken
she-
fodder. No, I'm playing. Yo, what's the best? She's a beautiful person, though.
yeah, Yo, I kid you not, bro. I think I should have never said that, bro. Saying Kendra lust at what 3 a.m, bro. These are not the best times to be saying those names. Yeah, I think he said we should wrap this one up.
No more sexual innuendos, man. All right, I'm clicking the button, dog.
It's easy. Speak easy, baby.